In the last week alone, Donald Trump has suffered humiliating court defeat after humiliating court defeat. Going back to this past Saturday morning when a judge ruled that nope, Elon Musk, you and your little Doge teenagers cannot access Treasury payment data. And then, of course, on Monday, Donald Trump got smacked down, I think, 3 separate times in 3 separate cases. Judge told him, you can't send migrants to Gitmo. Another judge told him, you're literally violating my previous court order that told you to unfreeze all the federal funds. And then, of course, another judge ruled against him on the birthright citizenship executive order where Trump tried to get rid of something that's in the Constitution. That was 3 defeats on Monday alone. So far, of all of these orders that Donald Trump has issued that have been sued and taken to court, this administration has not won a single case. Not one. They have no court victories yet. But the defeats they've suffered are, of course, not permanent defeats either. Most of these defeats are simply, hey, we're going to pause what you've done while we look into this and, maybe go to trial. So the victories are temporary, but Donald Trump's victories are non-existent. And it's starting to piss him off. As we all know, both Elon Musk went after the judges this weekend. J.D. Vance, the vice president, went after the judges and said they have no control over us. But Donald Trump went on right-wing talking head Mark Levin's show this week, where he voiced his annoyance with these judges. Here's what Trump said. It's a shame to see it, frankly. They want to sort of tell everybody how to run the country. They just say, oh, it's unconstitutional. But when you look at what's been found, the fraud and the waste and the abuse, but the fraud, outright fraud at so many different places. Cool. It's like if the police were to just barge into somebody's house and find the murder weapon of a guy, who just killed somebody, but they didn't have a warrant, then it's inadmissible, right? It's still illegal to do that. And by the way, you're not finding shit. Let's be very clear about that, everybody. Trump and his administration are out there like, well, we're finding so much stuff. But that's all they say. We're just finding so much stuff. And they're not telling you what they've found. They're just pretending. If they found stuff, they would be telling you. The only thing they told us was $59 million for condoms in Gaza. Well, it turns out they actually got that wrong, because it's $59 million for condoms to stop the spread of sexually transmitted illnesses in the Gaza province of Mozambique, not the Gaza Strip. So the one thing they think they found that actually serves a legitimate purpose, they don't even understand what it meant. So no, don't trust these people at all. But Trump continued his attack on the judges. Judges should be ruling. They shouldn't be dictating what you're supposed to be doing. And why is somebody saying that you're not allowed to? Because that's what their ruling is. You're like, they should be ruling instead of telling us things. Like, what do you think a ruling is? We're dealing with a toddler. Donald Trump has the brain of a 4-year-old. I'm not kidding. I genuinely think there's something very wrong with him. I don't know if it's mental illness. I don't know if it's neurological. But there's something wrong with him. The way he speaks, judges should be ruling. They shouldn't be dictating what you're supposed to be doing. But that's literally what a ruling is. Oh my God. The giant man toddler in the White House is going to destroy this country because he doesn't like being told no by judges that do in fact have authority over the executive branch, regardless of what J.D. Vance says. But we're about to see an all-out war. This Trump administration is going to rain holy hell on these judges for consistently smacking them down. I don't know what that's going to look like, but I do know, and I think we can all tell, that it is coming. Thanks for watching, everybody, and if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. We got fresh content every day for you. And if you want to follow us across social media, make sure you check out all of the social links that we have posted in the description of this video.